John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Miami, Tyler Phillips. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ball two. That's outside. 3-2 now. Up the middle, Edwards. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Here's Mike Trout. Hey. Meckler on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Batting third, the first base.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
In the air, left side. Ruiz takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Aye. That's ripped into the outfield. And that'll do it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami. And today's starting pitcher, number 58. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here at Lone Depot Park. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. That's in there. That's strike one. And he takes a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Moises Ballesteros.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Curveball drops in there. Splits the plate, and the count is filled up. Popped in the air, left field, 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Oswald.
And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Nope.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Joe Mack. On to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One away.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Wade Meckler will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, in there safely.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Mike Trout, the next to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
No, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now here is Nolan Shanuel. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third, in to score. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 2 outs. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
That's the ball.
Stays alive. Meckler on third. Shanuel at first, 2 out of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. This one chopped up the middle. Lopez. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in Miami, now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conant.
You know, these
Ball,
Marlins
inside.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That missed inside, and now 3-1. That one in there across the letters. Swing, and he breaks his bat. But it kicks foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now at the plate, Moises Ballesteros. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Ball, that's in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there. And the count now even up. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez. Right there for a strike. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 95.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Digging in, Josh Lowe. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So digging in, Tyler Heineman. He's 0 for 1.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Yeah.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Junk, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The Angels down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And up next for Los Angeles, Wade Meckler. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's out. Ball 2.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here's Trout. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And the 0-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Esteury Ruiz. Back here in Miami, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nolan Shanuel.
Ball, that's too high.
There's a strike. And that's a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Into center. Marcy on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
Now here is Zach Neto.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Not even close there. Ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Up next to the Angels, the third
One
baseman,
gone runner at first. Now the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. He is struck out and he is walked. That clips the corner.
Too high. Ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Neto back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 95 departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Zuber.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Moises Ballesteros. That one to first, but that was foul. Man on second, 2 down. And there's the strike.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Adam Frazier. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That one misses. That's 5 straight. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Angels strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards.
Now,
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 72. He's been so good against lefties. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Heineman. Looking to get the tying run on base. That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Lopez whips it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Wade Meckler.
Stepping in, Wade Meckler. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the speedy runner is on at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Zuber won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Marlins,
things over to the southpaw,
47,
John King.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's ripped. Base hit. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So up next, Nolan Shotwell.
We just might be talking about
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Travis d'Arnaud. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
d'Arnaud takes a strike.
Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the top half of inning number 7.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Joe Mack.
Joe Mack.
And he'll step off and take the side.
Ball 4, take your base.
First and second. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for the
Jose Fermin comes on now.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
We're at the top of the eighth. Leading off, Zach Neto. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The 0-1.
Ball. Down.
And a big swing and a miss. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Here's the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Here's a high chopper, Jimenez. Here's Edwards for one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit for the Angels.
Aye.
Now nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Siri looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Adam.
Here's Adam Frazier. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Number 43. The runner on first with two gone for him. 0-1 now. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. But it kicks foul.
Ball one.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Angels leave one. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the eighth. And now for the Marlins.
You're out.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jansen Junk. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Low. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ruiz has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Nope. Outside.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Angels.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out, runner at second. Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels.
Aye.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So they're down to their final out. Mike Trout will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Angels down to their final strike.
Ball 1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Fires to second.
He's in there. He's
Almost
safe.
got him, but he scrambles back safely. Man at second. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.